Okay, so I got a 2021 Ram Rebel, and I got really tired of using these floor or bed mounted ties, these tie points to tie up loads. I move a lot of crap around in this truck, go to the dump a lot, and I wanted some higher ones, and I found these laying around in my garage, and I put them in, and they look like shit. So I went on the internet and I found the Bullring anchor points, and I just put this one in. You see how nice that looks, nice and flush. And when you want to pull it up, you use it. When you're done, put it down, and you're good to go. So I'm going to put in my second one, and I ordered 2 more. So tomorrow, it should get here tomorrow. I'll replace these 2 ugly ones with these. That's what it looks like. So what I do is, the first thing I'm going to want to do, and I'm using an iPad because I have no more memory on my phone, but I'm gonna use almost like an X-Acto. It's like a carpet cutter thing. I'm gonna cut this out right here. Then I'm gonna put this in, and that's how easy the installation is. So hang on a second, let me get ready. So the first thing you're going to want to do is, when you get these out of the box, they come in a box just like this. You're going to want to remove these 2 screws. Right, I'm doing this kind of backwards. So you're going to want to take the 2 screws out, and you basically just take a Phillips screwdriver. And you want to do this because when you're trying to put this into the cutout, if you have these screws in there and they fall in, you're not going to be happy when you try to fish them out with a magnet or whatever it is you got to do to get them out. These don't need to be in here during the installation. So just take these suckers out. So next, you're going to notice that there's 1, 2, 3 anchor points on this setup here, and the deal is you're going to want this 3rd one. They got 1 on each end, and then the other side has none. You want this facing the outside of the bed of the truck. So you want that because this part right here is going to catch the most meat of the bed of the truck. These are rated at 1,000 pounds each, so when you tie it up, it's going to be pulling toward the inside of the truck, and there's really nothing to grab there. That's why they don't have a piece right here. So just make sure that this side one is facing toward the outside. So next, and I can't really do it because I'm holding my iPad, you're gonna take your blade and you're gonna very carefully push hard and make about 3, 4, or 5 good scores on this side, and then you're gonna want to do the same on the outside, and do it on the ends, and then on the corners you just got to pretty much just punch straight down, because if you slip, you'll end up with a big cut on the side of your bed liner. It's not going to be the end of the world, but it doesn't look good and it could drive you crazy. So you just want to push straight down on one, just enough so you can get a screwdriver under there and pry this thing up, and it'll pop right out. So I'm gonna try to get it to that point and see if I can film it by myself. I don't know if I'll be able to, but we'll try. So once you have that, you've cut through, and you can see I slip right here. So it slips off. It's not the end of the world unless you're a total perfectionist. But then you can get a screwdriver in there and just kind of work it until it pops off. Should pop off without too big of a problem. And if not, you go in and you just make it. It's hard for me to do it with one hand, but you make just go rescore it. I don't think I have to explain it. I think you get it. Let me do that right now. All right, so I reached with both hands and I just pulled it and it popped. So you just take this sucker off and stick it on this manufacturer thing, I guess. There. Anyways, there it is. Let me clean it up and then we'll install this thing. You can see how easy this is. Yeah, I probably won't be able to do this and film at the same time, but this is the configuration. You see that one lip or anchor point? You're going to want it facing toward you, and you just basically you just fit it down in there any way you can. And once you've got it in there, it'll fit. You mess around with it, jiggle it around. Once it goes in, keep your fingers on this, and you reach in and screw in the screws, and that's how easy it is. I wish I could show you, but honestly, if you know how to watch YouTube, you know you can follow these easy instructions. I'm going to get it in there, make sure everything's flush, push down on it till it pops into place, keeping my fingers on this bad boy, and then I'm going to put the 2 screws in and I'll be done. Okay, and there's the finished product, and like I said, you don't have to even, you know, worry about dropping anything down. If you find as you're positioning it or tightening the screws that you see some of the hole, you can adjust this over until it covers up most of, I mean all of the hole and some of the damage you did here. Just take your time. I rush these things, so you know, once that happens, you can pull it up like that, tie your load up or whatever, and when you're done, just push it back down and you're good to go. So hope that helps.